Okay, you guys, let's be real for a sec. We've all been there, right? Like that time I literally blew up this guy's phone because I thought if I didn't, he'd forget about me. Yeah, total cringe. It backfired so hard. Turns out playing it cool is like a million times more effective. Want to know the secret to making him miss you? The truth is, it's about making yourself a mystery he wants to solve without pushing too hard. It's all about that magnetic energy, you know. Let's dive into how to do that. Step 1 to making him miss you is actually pretty simple. Embrace the power of absence. It's about creating a little bit of mystery and space in the relationship. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. When you're always around, it's easy to take each other for granted. When you're not always around, he'll start to wonder about you, think of you more, and begin to miss your presence. He'll start to appreciate the moments you do spend together. It's like when you're constantly bombarded with something, you kind of become numb to it, you know? The same thing happens in relationships, but when you take a step back, create some space, it gives him a chance to actually realize what he's missing. It's a gentle reminder of your value. It's like taking your favorite sweatshirt out of the rotation for a while. You don't wear it every day, so when you do, it feels special. You almost forget how much you love it until you put it back on. The same principle applies to relationships. This doesn't mean you have to disappear completely, but give him some time to miss you. Engage in activities that make you happy and fulfilled. Don't be afraid to have your own life, your own plans, and let him see that you're not just sitting around waiting for him. Show him that you're independent and have your own interests. Trust me, a little bit of distance can go a long way. It can strengthen the bond and make your time together even more meaningful. Step 2 is all about keeping him on his toes. You want to create an air of excitement and anticipation. Be unpredictable, but not aloof. This means being spontaneous and fun, but still showing that you care. It's a delicate balance, I know. You want to keep him guessing, but you don't want to push him away completely. You want to keep him guessing, but you don't want to push him away completely. The goal is to create a sense of intrigue and curiosity. It's like surprise him with a cute text out of the blue, or send a funny meme that reminds you of him, or suggest doing something spontaneous, maybe a weekend getaway or a surprise date night. Maybe you usually wait for him to make plans, but this time you take the initiative and suggest something fun and different. Show him that you can be the one to bring excitement into the relationship. The key is to keep him intrigued and wanting more. Keep the spark alive by being a little unpredictable. Think about it. Don't you get bored when you can predict someone's every move? It's the same in relationships. It's like watching a movie you've already seen a million times. The excitement fades when there are no surprises. You know exactly what's going to happen, and there's no element of surprise. That's why it's important to mix things up. Keep him engaged by being a little mysterious, a little spontaneous, and a lot of fun. This way he'll always be excited to see what you'll do next. Okay, so you're talking, which is great, but are you keeping him hooked? Step 3 is all about the art of conversation. Keep your conversations engaging. Don't spill everything all at once. Let him enjoy the process of getting to know you. Think of it like reading a really good book. You don't want to skip to the end and spoil the whole thing, right? You want to savor each chapter, each plot twist, and let the anticipation build. The same goes for getting to know someone. Don't be afraid to hold back a little, to leave him wanting more. Share enough to keep him interested, but leave some things unsaid, some stories untold. This creates a sense of mystery and makes him eager to learn more about you. Chapter 4. Maintain your own life and hobbies. Step 4 is crucial, you guys. Have your own life, passions, and hobbies. When you're busy living your best life, he'll miss you simply because you're a person with your own interests. Not just someone waiting around for his attention. This is so important because it shows him that you're not dependent on him for your happiness. You have your own things going on, your own passions that light you up, and that's incredibly attractive. Plus, when you're genuinely passionate about something, it shows. It gives you this glow, this energy that's contagious. He'll be drawn to your passion, your zest for life, and he'll miss being around that energy when you're not around. Chapter 5. Don't always be available. Step 5 is all about setting boundaries and not being at his beck and call 24/7. It's crucial to establish your own space and time. Don't drop everything when he reaches out. Prioritize your own tasks and commitments. It shows you're too available and can lead to taking you for granted. When you're always there, he might not value your time as much. Let him wonder what you're up to. A little mystery can keep the relationship exciting and engaging. Now, this doesn't mean you have to play games or ignore him on purpose. It's about balance and mutual respect. It's more about showing him that you have a life outside of him. Engage in your hobbies, spend time with friends, and pursue your passions. If you're genuinely busy, don't drop everything just because he wants to hang out. Your time is valuable too. It's perfectly fine to say, hey, I'd love to, but I'm actually busy that day. Being honest about your availability is key. How about suggest another time? This way you're still showing interest without compromising your own plans. This shows him that you have your own schedule, your own priorities, and that you're not just sitting around waiting for him to call. It's about maintaining your independence and self-worth. Chapter 6. Create emotional connections, not just physical. Okay, this next one is key. Step 6 is all about building a connection that goes beyond the surface. Emotional connections last longer than physical attraction. Make sure you're building emotional bonds that keep him coming back for more than just the physical part. This means having deep conversations, sharing your thoughts and feelings, and really getting to know each other on a deeper level. It's about being vulnerable, letting your guard down and allowing him to see the real you. When you connect on an emotional level, it creates a bond that's much stronger and more meaningful than just physical attraction. Chapter 7 is all about the art of the compliment. Give him compliments, but don't overdo it. Genuine praise is more impactful than constant flattery. When you compliment him on something specific, something you genuinely admire, it means so much more. Instead of just saying you're so smart, try something like, wow, you're incredibly knowledgeable about topic. I'm impressed. See the difference? It's specific, it's genuine, and it shows him that you're actually paying attention. Chapter 8 is all about owning your independence. Being independent is magnetic. A man wants to feel like he's adding value to your life, not taking over it. Show him you're capable of doing things on your own. This means being comfortable, being alone, taking care of yourself, and not relying on him to solve all your problems. It's about having your own life, your own goals, and your own ambitions. When you're independent, it shows him that you're not needy or clingy. You're a strong, capable woman who doesn't need a man to complete her. And that, my friends, is incredibly attractive. Chapter 9, and this one is so important. Don't overtext or overcall. Less is more. Overcommunicating can make you seem desperate for his attention. Let him chase you with thoughtful messages instead of flooding him with texts. It's like, I get it, you're excited, you want to talk to him all the time, but trust me, bombarding him with texts is not the way to go. It can actually have the opposite effect and make you seem a little too eager. Instead, focus on quality over quantity. Send him a thoughtful text when you genuinely have something to say, not just because you're feeling insecure or want his attention. Chapter 10. Be fun and light-hearted. Step 10 is all about keeping things fun and light-hearted. Be playful, have fun, and show him your sense of humor. Fun moments are what he'll remember when you're not around. Life is too short to be serious all the time, right? Let loose, be silly, and don't be afraid to make a fool of yourself. When you're having fun, it shows, and it's contagious. He'll be drawn to your positive energy and your ability to make him laugh. Remember, relationships should be enjoyable. Don't overthink it. Just relax, have fun, and let your true personality shine through. Chapter 11. Take your time in the relationship. And finally, step 11, take your time. When you don't rush the relationship and give it the space it needs, both of you are more likely to feel the attraction and connection deepen naturally. It's like baking a cake. If you keep opening the oven to check on it, it's not going to cook properly. You have to let it bake at its own pace. The same goes for relationships. Don't rush into anything. Don't try to force it. Just let things unfold naturally and enjoy the journey. Chapter 12. Final thoughts. The right man will miss you for who you are. Ultimately, the right guy will miss you because you're amazing, not because you're playing games. Be yourself, live your life, and let him come to you when he's ready. Remember, you deserve someone who appreciates you for who you are, someone who misses you when you're gone, and someone who can't wait to spend time with you. Don't settle for anything less. Okay, so those are my 11 tips on how to make him miss you. I know it can be a little nerve-wracking, especially when you really like someone, but trust me, playing it cool is always the best approach. Remember to be confident, be yourself, and don't be afraid to let him see how amazing you are. And if he doesn't see it, then he's not the one for you. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more dating advice. And as always, stay cool, stay confident, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!